Hi everyone, Ryer here, your tournament organizer VTuber with another tournament quick tip. Today's topic is what do I bring to a tournament? If you've never been to a tournament before, it can be kind of daunting, it can be kind of challenging to pack. So I want to talk about what the best things to bring out to your locals are and as well to majors if you're going to be going to a big tournament. So first and foremost, I think the most important thing that somebody needs to bring to a tournament is water. Yes, I know, it sounds strange for it to be the first thing maybe, even above, controller or anything like that, but water is so important. If you're going to a weekend-long tournament, it is a long tournament. You will be talking a lot, you will be shouting a lot, you will be cheering a lot, and you will be dehydrating yourself if you do not bring water. A lot of people like to caffeinate up on the weekend too, make sure to get the most out of the experience, so be sure to balance that out with some fine hydration. And so you don't exhaust yourself, especially if you're going to something like an Evo that's in Las Vegas. You are going to need water. Number two is your controller. Most tournaments nowadays, I would say almost all of them, are bring your own controller. Venues and organizations cannot always provide a controller, and people may be nice enough to lend it out, but ultimately you are responsible to bring your own controller so that you can play the game. Be sure to look up too if you need a converter. What is the tournament going to be run on? Is it going to be run on a console that you have a controller for? Does your stick work on what the tournament is going to be run on? All these things are on you at the end of the day, so make sure you bring the proper controller. Number three, headphones. Personally, I don't bring headphones to a tournament, but I always advise people to do so. You don't know what the audio situation is going to be like on the setups. Sometimes they provide headphones for you, sometimes they do not. Sometimes you want to listen to your own music, sometimes you want to listen to your own sound, sometimes you just need to block out the loud crowd noise. Headphones always come in clutch, no matter how you decide to use them at a tournament. Number four, and this one, is also kind of maybe non-intuitive, but bring some snacks. Bring an easy to eat, a protein bar, an energy bar, nuts, fruit, a candy bar even. Bring something small that you can put in your bag that you can eat if you need to. It's not always easy to get to food at a tournament readily. Sometimes you need to call an Uber, sometimes you need to carpool with people, sometimes you need to walk quite a distance to get to the closest reasonable food venue. So having snacks on hand, if before the tournament you can grab like a few, Snickers bars or a few protein bars or something like that, it can go a long way in making sure that you're energized through the weekend and not crashing halfway through and missing out. And the last one, this one's kind of interesting, medicine. This is the one that I always tell people who are more veteran to tournaments, bring a small container of ibuprofen or bring a small thing of antacid or something like that. Number one, you might experience discomfort during the tournament. Again, we are pushing ourselves to the limit all weekend, playing games, staying up late, there's a lot going on during a tournament, but it's not just you. I've had many times somebody's like, I have the worst headache, and I brought a little bit of ibuprofen in my bag. And, if that's, I asked them, can you take that? Are you allergic or do you have any problems? And, it's really helped their weekend as well. So these are my 5 go-to items that I always make sure that I bring to a tournament. And I'm passing that on to you. Thank you so much for listening. I've been Ryer, your tournament organizer VTuber, and I hope you can enjoy your next tournament experience more because of these items. Be good to one another. Bye-bye.